Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be a real life review of the BoAt Airdopes 201. Now this is a truly wireless earbud from BoAt. So this is one of their first generation ones. I've been using it for the past 6 months. So let's go ahead and do the full real life review of this and then talk about how good or bad this is going to be. So first of all, let's take a closer look at this. I'll put it in the studio, show you how the case looks like and how the earbud looks like. Then we will talk about the rest of the things. So let's go ahead. Okay, so you've seen how the case looks like, how the earbud looks like. Now let's start with the case first. Let's talk about that. So the case is actually not that big. It is bigger than the ones that you get nowadays. The competition is going quite small now. This is a little bigger than that, but for the size of the earphone, if you look at that, this case is not that big in comparison. So I have actually owned a lot of earbuds which are not too big, but the cases were huge. So this one, they've managed to make the case good. My problem with this case though is, actually let me finish the good part. So other thing I like about this is the hinge itself, the case. It's very good. The magnetic clip over here, so it actually connects magnetically and you can hear that sound. So it's really satisfying, and this sound has not changed for 6 months that I've used it, not changed. The hinge has not gone loose. This is not a loose or tight hinge, it's somewhere in the middle. So I thought this is going to get loose with time, but this did not go bad. So that was very good. Now let's talk about what I did not like. So now you will see that this light is on, the charging light is on. So this is actually charging the earbud, so that light is always on till the time your earbud is fully charged. So that is one thing which I did not like. Let's talk about the earbuds now. So the earbuds are actually traditionally designed. So what I mean by traditionally is before, when the truly wireless earbuds actually were launched, so they had this kind of a design where the speaker used to be here, the earbud used to be here, the mechanism used to hang outside, so it used to bulge out. So that was not a very favorite design of most of the people, not even me. I didn't like that design. Now most of the earbuds are going inward, so they are going to take the shape of the ear canal. They are going to go closer to your ear. It's not going to be further, so you can actually wear it under a helmet, under a cap or whatever. You can actually put it like that. You won't have the Frankenstein look. So this one has that look, but they've actually done a very good job with this. Now this one does not fall off, not even, I mean, I thought it will be because of the fins, but even without the fins, this actually stays in place, does not fall off. So this the earbud goes in, this portion, the round portion over here, takes the support of your ear itself, and then the fin goes in and then hooks in so that it does not fall off that easily. Now for me, fin was not even needed. It actually went in properly and stood there. Even if I walked, jogged, did whatever, it did not fall because of the balance on this. So ideally what happens is, these kind of earphones, they have most of the weight outside. So when you're jogging, running and stuff, this shakes because of the weight, and because of gravity, it will keep getting pulled down and it'll fall off. So this one does not do that. So it was really surprising to me. I did not expect this. I thought this is going to fall off. This is going to be one of the old kind of earphones where you put it, you run and stuff, and it'll fall. But did not happen. You will be seeing a clip right now where I've used it in most of my exercises, and Angie used it in most of her HIIT kind of exercises, and you can see how it actually survived all of that. So see that clip first and then we'll talk further. Okay, so you've seen it actually stays in place, does not fall off. The only time it fell off was when Angie was doing skipping. So at that time it fell. Other than that, no issues. Okay, so let's start with the pros first. Now the sound quality on this is excellent. Now let's talk about the audio. So this has a lot of bass into it. This is a bass focused earphone. So BoAt by default is a bass focused audio device. Whether you get a speaker, a earphone or whatever, everything emphasizes on bass. So this one emphasizes on bass, and the sound quality is very nice. It does create a little bit of vacuum when you put it in your ears. It does create a little bit of vacuum. You have to get used to that. In between you might have to take it out and put it back in, but that's normal with these kind of earphones. So good sound quality. If you want to use it for classical, or you want to use it for more of if you're an audiophile, then I will not suggest this, because the bass is a little heavy. Little bit of low end bass has been introduced into this, so stay away from this if you're looking for some if you're a purist, or if you're looking for that kind of earphone. Build quality on this is excellent, that you've already seen. I've spoken about that. So the earphone, the case, no matter what you do with it, where you throw it, it always survives. So very good build quality. Now let's talk about the noise isolation. Now this one actually it has a single mic, so it does not have those noise cancelling features, but it does have good noise isolation. So one thing I'll advise you is, when you're using this and if you're going cycling and stuff, do not put it on full volume. Do not put a lot of volume into this, because you will not be able to hear the outside sound. So even people sitting near me and talking, if I have the volume somewhere around in the 60s or 70s, then you will not be I'll not be able to hear them at all. So just be careful with that. If you're going outdoors, do not use both of them at the same time, or if you're using both of them at the same time, then at least keep the volume below 50%, so that you can hear the people outside. The other thing I liked is that it's exceptionally good with small ears, big ears, any kind of ears, and it does not fall off. So the fit was excellent. One of the best fitting earphone, even though it's ironic, these kind of earphones do not fit properly, they always fall off. This one actually fit pretty well. Now let's talk about the microphone sound quality. Now ideally microphone sound quality of these kind of devices are not that great, but because of the distance, the obvious thing that you are actually speaking here, your mouth is here, and then your earphones have to pick sound from so far. Regular earphones actually have the wire coming over here, or they might have something like, even the AirPods have a tunnel mic system where it actually channels the sound from here. So they have different technology. So this one, even though it's a cheap earphone, you get it for less than 2000 rupees, the mic sound quality is exceptional. So I will be doing a mic sound quality test video and show you that also. So because of the corona situation, I'm not able to do that, but I will do that soon. But my personal experience has been that no one has till date told me that they can't hear me or asked me to repeat myself. So that has not happened. So good mic sound quality. Now let's talk about what's not so good, or what I did not like about this earphone. Now one thing I've already discussed, the charging light. I know it's a small issue, but it actually bothers me a lot, because I put it for charging and it keeps focusing, the light keeps focusing on my eyes. So I did not like that part. Second thing I did not like is that the earphone actually protrudes out a lot. So even though it does not fall off, I cannot use this while I'm traveling, when I'm using my bike or under the helmet. I cannot use this. So that is one issue. And if I'm using a hoodie or something, this actually rubs against the hoodie. because it's protruding out a lot. It does not fall off, but it's got that uncomfortable feeling. It keeps on rubbing it. Now the next thing which I don't like is the connectivity issue with this. So basically let's talk about how this earphone actually connects, and we'll compare it with other ones also. So basically when you take it out of the of the box, if you take both of them out together, then the left one will automatically connect to the right one, and the right one is the one which connects to your phone. So it goes like this. So it's a L-shaped connection. Now the newer earbuds are independent, so they both connect to the phone together. So no matter what you're doing, like if you're listening to music, you can just take one out and put it in the case, and you get uninterrupted music. It does not stop, it does not reconnect, doesn't do all that. But with this, that will happen. So with this, what happens is when you're listening to music, the entire load goes on to the right one. So the right one is connecting there, and then the left one connects from there to here. So now when you're listening to music, this one is getting more of the stress, and the battery on this one goes lower than this one. So that's something strange, which is ideally, logically, if you think, it's understandable, because this is getting more of the stress. It has to connect to two different places, to the phone and to the other earbud, and the entire maybe more of the controls are over here. I don't know, because ideally they are mono earbuds which can be used individually on different things, but here there's this big flaw. Now why I know about this is after 6 months of usage, now this one has actually gone really bad with battery life. So this one goes down to 20% battery, and it goes off, and at that time if I connect this one, then it shows me 70% battery. So 20% battery, 70% battery, that's a big difference. Ideally the battery should go down together. So if this is 20, this should be 22. So in 6 months the battery life did degrade. So that really does not sound like a good thing. Now one more thing about this is this can be used in mono mode. So if you do not take out the right one is inside, and you take the left one out, then this one will be shown as BoAt Airdopes 201L left. So left, and no L, no right, regular is shown separately. So that's where people actually get confused. Sometimes they take out this one and then connect it and start using it, and then take this one out, and then the connection is not working, both of them are not working together. There are a lot of issues that come up, so I get a lot of questions like this. So this should explain it. So what you have to do is take the right one out first, pair this, then take the left one out. It will by default connect to this one. So that's what you have to take care of, but this is a big flaw. This has been taken care of in the newer generation ones. Since this is the older generation earbud, that is something which you'll have to bear with. Now that you know, you can fix that issue. Okay, so what's my verdict? Now if I compare it with other same generation ones, like the previous generation ones, then this stands a chance. This has three main flaws: the connection, L-shaped connection issue, which actually causes the battery issue, which is the second one, and the third one is it protrudes out. So no helmets, no nothing, it cannot go under any such kind of things. So those are the only three flaws that I can see. I like the mic sound quality, I like the sound quality, the earphone sound quality. It's got heavy bass into it, so that's the main thing for me. So I still would recommend this, but looking at the current scenario right now, there are a lot of competition. I'll not name them, you already know about it. There are lots of them which are much more cheaper than this MRP. So this one's MRP is $399 or $299 something, and you get it for $1,999. The newer ones are actually MRP itself is like $1,999 and stuff. So, and they are second generation ones. They connect individually with the phone, and they have much more features, low latency, gaming mode, and all these things. So because of that, I'll not recommend this in comparison to them. Then they are a better option. But if you're choosing between this and another first generation one, then you can take a look at this. This is a very good competitor, and I actually like the sound quality better than most of the other ones. So that's basically all that I had to say about this. If you have any further questions, you can go ahead and comment. You will find my entire contact detail at the end of the video, so you can copy that and then reply back to me on maybe Instagram or Facebook Messenger or whatever. I've got a lot of options, so you can choose that and then contact me. I will help you with your problems too. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe with the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.